Dear brothers and sisters, thank you for coming back to watch our videos and for always supporting us by subscribing. And I know you are happy that we keep you informed about what is happening in Africa, the winning part of Africa. We don't dwell on the negatives because that's what the Western media, the mainstream media dwell on.
That's what they are there for.
Yeah, so today we have beautiful news coming from Niger. And Niger has reportedly halted its collaboration with International Francophone Organization. International Francophone Organization. When these guys took over Africa, they colonized us and they divided us by, Anglophone, those who are
Anglophone, Francophone.
who are colonized by English, Francophone, those. So rather than us, using our own local languages, they're telling us, oh, you use
belong
French.
to this side, you belong to this
like
side.
we are using English.
So this is what happened. Niger's military officials have announced the suspension of all collaboration with the International Organization of Francophone Nations, OIF. Amadou Abdramane, a spokesperson for Niger's government, reportedly said on national TV on Sunday. According to Abdramane, the organization has always been used by France as an instrument to defend French interests.
Yeah.
The media reported. So, this is what he said. The government of Niger calls on the African people to decolonize their minds and promote their own national languages in accordance with the ideas of the founding fathers of Pan-Africanism.
Yeah.
Right? He explained that this decision followed the OIF's decision on December 19 to suspend Niger's membership in the organization and its demand for the rapid restoration of constitutional order and democracy in Niger.
That is amazing. That is amazing. You see, you are telling me to leave your organization or you are suspending me. I'm like, dude, I don't even
I'm out of this nonsense.
I don't want even to be here. What do you think
This is a new Africa, and I'm sure these guys are wondering what kind of Africa is this?
Francophone organization, IOF, International Francophone Organization, definitely it's a French thing.
Of course, it protects the interests of France.
They divide you into their language, then they create an organization.
They give you their culture, they make sure that you teach your kids their language,
Niger started using their local languages like Mali and BURKINAFASO. Then they just pull themselves out. And the guy is saying, we need to decolonize our minds because this is colonization.
Yeah, of course. Just
International Organization of Francophone.
For what? And we don't even have International Organization of Africaphone. There's nothing like that. But we are running to Francophone. Something that will never help Africa.
And those countries which call themselves Francophone, apart from Senegal, which is a little bit developed, the rest are in tatters.
Even our own AU cannot help promote our own languages.
But AU is funded, like 60 to 70% is funded by the AU.
It's meant to be for Africa, but it's for the West. So
if you fund something,
it belongs to you.
60 to 70%,
that's yours.
It's yours.
You make all the decisions, you pull all the
strings. So guys, this is amazing.
This is beautiful, man.
Beautiful for Niger.
It was a threat for them to say, oh, we are sorry, whatever you want us to do, we shall do it. But they're like, nonsense, we are out of this nonsense.
Yeah.
Stay with it.
So guys, wow, Niger is going places. And I'm hoping that if Burkina Faso and Mali are still in this nonsense of an organization,
they also just pull out.
They should just pull out.
Yeah. I've never heard the same thing for Anglophone countries.
We have, it's not Anglophone.
There's
have
Commonwealth.
Yeah, it's Commonwealth.
Comesa
is common market for East and Southern Africa.
Yes, okay. There's
but
Commonwealth
countries.
Those are, okay, there is, I think Commonwealth is the same nonsense.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same
then we
nonsense.
have United Nations, which is an American thing.
Even more nonsensical organization that Africa doesn't need.
That is using Africa.
Yeah.
So, wow, this is beautiful, Niger. Let us know, guys. Do you conform? Do you support this? Leaving these organizations? And I'm actually happy for that they left. IFO, International Francophone Organization, whatever organization it's called. But I'm hoping this was something like ECOWAS. And they, if they can stand with the Alliance of Sahel States, that is AES, and say, we don't want your ECOWAS, we don't want your banks, we don't want your money, We don't want whatever
Your
you
nonsense.
Yeah. All we want is a free country, free areas. You know, that would be amazing. That would be great.
You were telling me that in West Africa, in most of the Francophone countries, if it's the food, it's mostly influenced
No, they have
by
this. They have this. Okay, the food will be local, but they have this
the
French
culture.
culture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for all
not
of
like
them.
like if you're in Tanzania or Kenya, it's the original culture.
And some of the conditions for this OIF, I remember seeing them. It's for kids to learn the French culture, the French language. They also have, I think, some events that they organize.
I think Commonwealth does the same. You have Commonwealth games, you remember? But I'm so happy we have BRICS. You know, there's BRICS games next year, and this will be spearheaded by Russia, which just took chairmanship from South Africa. But now, when you talk about the International Francophone Organization, we are talking about, what can we say? Like the organization to push now the pact. Do you remember the pact of continued colonization?
Yeah.
That is it.
So this is the one to safeguard that you
Yeah.
guys continue to conform to our conditions.
Yeah.
And one thing, taking you back to the BRICS games and all of these things. Do you know one difference that you will see with these BRICS games, especially when it comes to having them in these different countries? If you don't have the infrastructure, for example, to host, they will make sure that they build. Because we've already seen them helping each other and saying that we are making sure that the less developed are developed, you know. So if it's BRICS, they will make sure that, if South Africa doesn't have maybe a stadium for playing hockey or basketball, we'll make sure that we build such infrastructures around the country so that they can host these games. But for this Francophone, whatever, OIF, organization of
it's just like
it says never. Imagine, it's been there for all these years, and I doubt that there has ever been such infrastructural development and all of these things.
We'll be seeing them in Niger.
Exactly. So it's like Commonwealth never helps these countries that are under it.
So guys, if your country is conforming or following the BRICS, if you're in Uganda, you know Museveni is like, if you're in Museveni is on the side of China and Russia. If you are in Tanzania, I think it's somewhere 50-50. If you are in BURKINAFASO, Niger, you are lucky, man. You are lucky. So guys, let us know what you think about this, leaving the International Francophone Shade Organization. And we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.